Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to the next episode of Junk Journal January 2025. We are up to day 23, and the prompt for today is newspaper. Okay? Now, newspaper is not something I normally have on hand, but I'm fortunate because I happened to travel over the holidays and I spent one night in a hotel, and they had a complimentary newspaper the next morning, so I happened to have still had this laying around because I thought, ooh, I don't get newspaper very often, I'm going to save that. So fortunately, here we are. And yes, this is Billings, Montana, the big city that's 3 hours away from me. I live in very, very rural Montana, almost out to South Dakota, and I have to travel 3 hours to get to the big city. And I happened, in December I went there to do some Christmas shopping. So everyone in eastern Montana has to drive a long ways to go to a big city, usually Billings, to do their Christmas shopping or other major shopping through the year. So that's a little trivia about me. So I thumbed through this paper already, so I kind of know what I'm going to do. Not exactly, but kind of. I am headed for... Ta-da! Comics and puzzles. Okay, take out the other pages that I don't need. All right, so I'm gonna do some tearing with my ruler, and I think the best way to do this for the moment is to tear off this one page, so I'm only dealing with what I need here. Okay, so now I've got one page. I'm just going to start chunking it down a little bit. I'll come back to those. I don't know for sure if I'm going to use the comics, or I know I'm going to want to use the puzzles. So let's start with that. Do you prefer word puzzles or number puzzles? I love the number puzzles. My drawback on the crosswords is sometimes there's clues that I just don't get, So otherwise I would love the word puzzles if I could understand all the clues. Let's see here. Let's start with these two and see what I can do with that. Get my journal. I have a couple places. Here's one. Now there's a couple different things I could do. It's obviously too tall for the page, so I could glue it down here and fold this down so that you can unfold it to see all the clues. Or I could cut it here and make it go across 2 pages. Don't think I have any 2-page spreads that let me think here. I could look at this, I could just fold it up and tuck it in the pocket there. Maybe that's what I'll do for this one. For this one, I'm gonna get back in camera here. Okay. Look at that, and that even shows through the little window pocket we made. All right, now, stuff's flying around here. Where is... I had that one. I'm going to take off part of the top of this. Am I in frame? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I didn't need the great big word Sudoku. I apologize. I'm getting over being sick. So I'll take a quick drink there. All right. I think that will work. All right. Grabbing my trusty glue book. Got some loose pages here I'll work with. And just make sure that there's nothing on here that I want to otherwise use. Magazines and catalogs can have multiple purposes. If there's good pictures, you want to salvage those first before gluing all over them. Okay, well there it is, my glue stick. Newspaper is a little bit of a thin paper. I find it a little bit tricky to glue, but it's... Am I still in frame? Yeah. All right. Now we have glued in the puzzle. And I think I might actually just cut out this word. Trim it up a little bit closer. Be a little more precise with my scissors. Throw away my scraps. Okay, let's see if I can do this without tearing the newspaper here. All right, that worked nicely. And let's take a look at what else we have here. That was just like the answers. Yep. Getting the newspaper stuck in the glue. Let's see. See if there's something smallish. There's a couple small ones down here that are like one frame. But the comics themselves aren't really jumping out at me. I haven't really read them. I don't want to take time to read them on camera, so we're going to just stick with this. I think you get the idea of ways you can use puzzles in, or you know, puzzles, comics, or any other type of item in a newspaper easily in your journal. I could use this jumble thing, but I think we got enough. All right, so there we go. We have the number puzzle and the word puzzle both tucked in here nicely, ready for me to play at my leisure. Maybe I'll use those when I'm celebrating a certain landmark, like maybe once I finish all of the videos. So thanks for joining me. This was day 23 of newspaper. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. God bless you, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. And if you liked this, would you take the time to give it a thumbs up? I appreciate it. All right, bye-bye.